What is up, YouTube? I am David, and this is Night Online. This is the Steam server. I'm actually going to play on a server that's not really populated. That way I don't have to do any waiting or anything like that. But we're going to start off with making a barbarian, warrior. We're going to make a warrior, a rogue, a wizard, and a priest. Kind of show you what you should do and give you a little guide on how to get started. And talk about the game a little bit. Play for about 15 minutes, and we'll switch to the next class. Alright, so right away, right off the bat, with Warrior, you want to put all your points into Strength. Get rid of the points, throw it into Strength. Obviously, you know, the better you look, the more powerful you are, so make sure you look really cool. Otherwise, you'll die in one shot all the time. So you want to make sure you look really cool. I got a little ketchup and mustard hair growing there. A little weird. But I'm sure that'll one-shot people. Alright, so I'm going to name myself Jessica, because that's confusing. And, yeah, I think that's good. We're going to create them right there. And that's a nice-looking warrior right there. You can just see a warrior named Jessica with ketchup mustard hair. We're going to one-shot every motherfucker we see. You know that, right? Alright. With this character, we're starting off. It is 10:09, so about 10:25. We'll stop this one. See how far we can get by then, and kind of teach you how to start with the barbarian and kind of talk about it a little bit. Warrior is my favorite class in Night Online. Second is Archer. Third is Battle Priest. And I'd say fourth would probably be it would have to be Wizard, just because of the AoE. But that's fourth place, and it's so squishy that I don't like it. Warrior, if you get to level 83 with solid, good gear on all characters, you can go to a private server and do that real quick. Within 3 days, you'll have every character tested. You can do it all in one day. And you have all characters at max level 83, max skills, and you learn a little bit of good, decent, like not perfect, but a decent combo for everyone. Warrior is going to be your best. You're going to like the warrior the most. Although a wizard at level 80, you can go to expllain and take on like a retarded amount of creatures. And if you have a character with you to loot, or even you have a loot pet, wizard is fun for the AoE. But the easiest by far is warrior. It's like you're walking around with every buff. Really, you only need the speed buff, but technically you don't even need that. You can just use this, and you're fine. So K brings up your skills. You want to start off using your skill. I'd say use your stroke skill mostly for now, since there's no mana requirement really. And you can use these. It doesn't really matter. Just try not to take too much mana at a time yet. If it's costing you a lot of mana, you're using a lot of mana potions, switch off to a weaker skill. It's not going to make a huge difference. Any creature starting with worms can actually drop you +8 weapons and +7 weapons, things like that, and that'll be a huge bonus for your leveling. So we're just going to continually kill here. A lot of people in Night Online, they believe that this game is pay to win. It's not. It is in a way. At high level, it is pay to win, but it's really more like pay to play. If you're not willing to put, on average, $10 to $30 a month into this game, don't play it. $10 a month, you'll be fine. That's a lot. For $20 a month is the recommended amount for this game. If you put $20 a month in, you can get Bronze Premium, which is the best one to get anyway. It's the cheapest shittiest one. And people say, oh, use DC Premium. There's been thousands of tests on DC Premium about people getting, for instance, I had a guy who I talked to who did 7 months of DC Premium, and I mean, he recorded shit like crazy, everything he got, right? And he did the exact same thing with Bronze Premium. There were days where he would make 10 times the loot value because on his Bronze Premium guy. There was only 2 days out of the entire 6 months that the DC Premium beat out the Bronze. Most days it was very close, but almost half the time Bronze Premium did Some or a lot better than DC Premium. And that's even with DC Premium running with DC flashes. So fuck the $50 premium, really. And as far as the XP premium goes, everybody says, oh, if you want to level to level 83, you're going to need XP premium. Bullshit. I've already tested it. I had started a character with no premium. All I did was quest and kill and quest and kill and quest and kill. And then I had a friend who started his character with XP premium. The first few levels, he blew by me. But we both reached level 70 in the same day. His was in the morning, mine was in the afternoon. We were 10 hours apart. So $30 gave him a 10-hour increase over a 2-week period. It took us about 11 days to get to level 80. And we weren't even playing that crazily. But 11 days, we both got to level 80. And I had no premium. So, number one, premium is not required. With XP premium even, let's say you get 3 times the XP up until level 60. All the time when you're killing stuff, you'll see bonus XP, and that'll give you like 5 times, 10 times, 100 times, 50 times. That right there is like 20 minutes of XP premium every time one of those happen, or one of the big ones happen. There's so many new ways of getting XP. Quest rewards giving you millions of XP. Upwards towards 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 million XP, sometimes 20 and 30 and 40 million XP for a single fucking quest. And then you can grab 10 quests, go out for a few hours, do all the quests, come back, level up twice at level 70. Like, I swear to God, it's so much faster than it used to be. Now, really, the biggest issue is it's no longer hard to level. It's hard to get gear. But back to what we were saying earlier with the $10 every month, even if you didn't necessarily get premium, and you only put $10 in every month, you can get speed scrolls with it. And speed scrolls makes any class viable. If you're a rogue, maybe you want to get HP scrolls. But either way, get $10 worth every month. Whatever you don't use, sell. Or sell it all. And get some bomb-ass gear with what you sell. That gear that you're going to be earning by selling speed scrolls or attack scrolls to the players after the week grace period. It takes like a whole week for you to be able to sell them. But once you get that point, you sell them off. A single pack of speed scrolls will get you enough for a few pieces of shell. Not good pieces, but pieces nonetheless. Or +7 Chitin with a +7 Raptor. Or a +6 Raptor or something. Something decent to start off with. What the fuck is that? I kind of want to follow that. What the hell was that? That was confusing. I've never seen that. I've played this game for years. Off and on. I've never seen whatever the hell that was. It didn't even give us anything. It was just a floating Japanese girl. Like, hello. Hello, how are you? Why is this cat right fucking here right now, man? Get off my desk. No, 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 no. Thank you. Alright. Back to killing. So we've leveled up a little bit, I'm guessing. Oops. U brings up your character sheet. I brings up your inventory. K brings up your skills. I'm going to just press U. I'm going to put all the points into strength, because why not? We're still hoping for a weapon to drop, because if a weapon drops, it makes things a hell of a lot faster. With a warrior, it's any kind of melee weapon, two-handed preferred, because normally they have more damage. But it really doesn't matter which one drops. If you want a decent weapon, if you farm this guy, the hideous field boss, and the rat boss right here, they both will they both have a chance of dropping a unique weapon, which is equal to like a +8 level 1 weapon, which is really nice. In that case, I didn't get one, but you know, I'm getting unlucky since I'm on stream right now. And here's the other boss right over here. We're gonna kill a couple bandicoots too. And I forgot one major detail with this, and I don't know why I forgot it. and we might even add a couple minutes to the clip just because of this. We're missing something extremely vital, and that's quests. Normally I hate doing quests, which is, again, probably why I forgot all about it. But in this game, quests do give a ridiculous amount of XP. If you see these apples I'm collecting, apples of Moradon, there are a lot of quests that require just apples of Moradon to complete. And those quests alone will level us a few times right here. I'm going to go turn these quests in and grab some more quests. So right here, guard Patrick. He's going to give us a worm hunt quest. Tell us to kill 5 worms, which we did just do, so we're going to have to go do it again. So we've taken the 2 quests from him. We're going to have to take a couple more quests from him in a second. Because this guy's going to give us a couple quests. Obtaining food, done. It just, whatever that said, done. This one, whatever that said, we got to kill some bandicoots. And gaining trust, that's for certificates. Long story short, don't take that quest. You can if you want, but I never do. Ooh, that one. Another one. Just, these literally all, I'm already done with the quest because they only require the 2 apples of Moradon. I'm going to do this one first, get a ton of XP. Then I'm going to do that one. And then we're going to go over here. What does she need? Yeah, whatever, I don't care. We're going to talk to him before compensation. Turn that one in. And I think that's it. And we'll go back to her because I'm sure she just picked up another one. And I don't have any more apples left. And we'll take more quests from him because I'm sure he's going to give us a few more since we leveled a few times. There's also a guy right over here that offers a few quests, and he can also offer a starting weapon. I believe it's actually a decent one. I don't remember. I never really do it too often. I normally skip this one. But he gives you the suppression squad quest. Oh, it's some HP and MP things, but it gives you a ton of XP. All you gotta do is go through this stupid thing and kill the boss, which takes forever, so I'm not doing that right now. So, fuck that. If we get a monster stone, maybe we'll do the monster stone just for fun, but only if we get a good weapon. Let's go back out there and kill some shit. And this is actually a dead server, yet it's got a lot of players in it, which I'm surprised. The other server, what is it, Cypher? It's got close to 1,000 merchants in the main town, maybe 2,000. It's ridiculously populated. It is primarily Turkish, and that might turn a lot of people off, but it is what it is. This game would probably be dead and gone if there wasn't any Turkish players anymore. Yes, there's only primarily Turkish because of this whole thing that went on back in the day. I'm not going to explain it. It sounds racist, but it's not. Turkish people kind of invaded this game, and a lot of them were hacking the game, and it just kind of took it down, and K2 dropped it, and there was a lot of different companies that picked up this game. And one of the biggest faults about this game that people have is the fact that they've gone back to this game 15 times and made level 80s and 83 and 60 and 60, and no matter what, it just keeps getting shut down and reopened. Well, now at least it's opened by Steam. Steam probably isn't going to drop it anytime soon. It's still far from being a great game. It is one of the best games ever made for its PvP system and for the PvE system. But because of the in-game allowed bot, PvE kind of sucks. You can spend hours making very little money unless you know exactly what to hunt and you do it very efficiently. And even then, you could spend hours making almost no profit because of potion cost. What the hell is that? I have no idea. I'm so confused. She just disappears into the mountain. I'm so curious. I've never seen that. Alright. So we're just going to keep on killing these things. We got the apples of Moradons we needed. We got the bandicoots. We need to kill a few worms. We don't have enough apples, though. We want to get a lot more apples. So let's kill some bloodworms. That way we actually get a chance of getting a unique weapon as well. For some reason, they drop a little bit more often on the stronger creatures, like bloodworms are the stronger creatures of the worms. And just like the bandicoots, if you farm the scavenger bandicoots, it's like the stronger version of the bandicoots. they seem to drop the rare drop more often, if that makes any sense. And the rare drop for these are, of course, +8 versions of level 1 weapons. And we're just going to slaughter a couple of these, grab the apples. And you can actually pick up a pet that'll loot for you. It's not necessarily required. It does make a lot of things a hell of a lot faster, though. Because you could literally just go from creature to creature. In fact, you can just slide. This is what you call sliding. You just walk around and attack while you're walking. It makes it harder for the creatures to hit you as well, or for players to hit you. There we go. And all I'm doing is I press Z to target the closest mob, just like tab in a lot of other games, and then I'm spamming 1. 1 is where I had my skill, which I actually should be upgrading my skill. I have stroke on it right now. This is, I think that has a cooldown. Yeah, that has a cooldown. And so does that. So they both have cooldowns. I don't really want to replace it with something with a cooldown. Primarily with warrior, just like with archer and, well, not really archer, but warrior and battle priest. You don't want to use skills that, like, require a cooldown. Like, for instance, ooh, nice. I need one of those. 98 strength. Let's just put that in real quick. We don't have enough strength. Fuck you. Alright. So, anyways, what I was saying. If you see my number 3 skill right here, right? You can watch me hit this. And you see my character? I'm spamming it, but I'm only hitting it every once in a while. Yes, it does more damage, but it has a cooldown. While this skill here doesn't have a cooldown. And the only way you're going to find out is by using it on something and seeing if it doesn't have a cooldown or not. But when it doesn't have a cooldown, that's the one you want to use. The next one that doesn't have a cooldown, like if we were level 10, which I'm about to be, I'll show you master skills and the next skills that are going to be automatic cooldown. And that's what you want to use. Something that's an automatic cooldown. And 2 little tricks with warrior or with any melee class. Here, let me find something to kill. You see this bulk in here? Alright, so if I just walked up to it and pressed 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, I would only attack once every second and a half, or once every second, whatever my attack speed is, with that skill. But if I double click it, I will auto attack once every 1.5 seconds or 1 second, or whatever your attack speed is, right? So if I double click it and press spam 1, it'll basically attack twice, constantly, over and over and over and over again. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to double click this, and when we get up to it, we're going to spam 1, and you can see it does 7 damage, and then 7 damage, 5 damage, and then 8 damage, 6 damage. You know, it's doing damage one after the other, after the other, after the other, because it's doing the auto attack as well as the skill. So you always want to make sure you're if you're able to take the hits from the creature you're attacking, double click. At this point, since we're already attacking like this fast, you might as well also spam your 3 every once in a while. Your other skills, since you don't have a better spammable skill, if you want, for a slightly faster kill. But it's really not worth it because it burns your mana, and right now we're trying not to touch our mana. And this is actually going to kill us. We should run. Alright, we're going to run down this way so we don't die. We're probably still going to die, and we're probably going to kill ourselves actually, because we don't have any potions to heal ourselves up anyway. But let's kill a few more worms just so we have a few more apples. Alright, let's kill that one. I'm hoping we get an actual weapon we can use, otherwise we're going to have to start this next class. And this warrior was so boring. Alright, we're going to hit this button right here. You can actually type in enter/town, that was the old way of doing it. Or you can press, what is it, H, and right there is your town button. Or you can press right there. And it only works if you're at 50% health or more. So if you have, right now I have 83 health. If I had 41 health, it wouldn't work. If I had 42 health, it would work. The only reason that is if somebody's killing you in PvP and he's almost got you, you can't just go back to town. You're going to die. If he can keep you below 50% health, you are fucked. If he can't and you get back up to 50%, you portal out. You jump the fuck out. If you see somebody running up to you, you hit town as fast as you can. That's why a lot of times people will actually press H and have this up, and then they'll just walk around the colony zone, the PvP zones, and just as soon as they see a creature, like, oh shit, press enter, and they slam their enter key. Now I got to notice that you cannot teleport back when you're below half HP. That's normal, obviously. But that's a fast way you can be able to do that. If you want to go check out the PvP field, but you want it to have no risk, just press H, have private, town, and then just walk around with your hand on the enter key. If you see anybody, slam. Alright, so we're going to turn these quests in real quick. Before compensation, and we're going to walk right over here. This cat is really annoying me right now. Alright, before compensation, and... ooh, come on. There we go. And we're going to take that one as well. And then I'm sure she has something now. We're going to take this strength ring right here. And I believe that was all of our quests there for the instant rewards. And we got up to level 9. We're almost level 10. And I kind of want to get to level 10 real quick just to show you what that is. We'll take these quests real quick. And that looks good. We're going to head right up back to the front gate and kill what we need to kill. Drop that on there. Add our strength. And we're going to put on that spear. So now we're going to just one-shot shit. That just tripled our damage, really. Almost. Let's see if this does anything. 24. Yeah, I didn't think so. We'll keep the shield on. No, actually, we'll put the sword, the dual wield on. We'll attack a little faster. And this isn't getting any XP. I'm just scanning for weapons. Nothing. Another thing you can do to help yourself, it's going to help a hell of a lot. And again, I don't know why I haven't done it yet. Before you're level 35, always talk to this Royal National Enchanter. She's going to give you these buffs. Just click on the bottom one right away. Receive all 4 buffs. Receive it for free. Keep going. Make it quick. Just run right past it. And we're going to go up here. We got to kill 5 cocoons, 5 Balkans, 5 wild Balkans. If you look over here, it'll actually show you exactly where they are on this little mini-map. N brings it back up and down. M brings up the big map. Alright, so we're going to kill these cocoons real quick. And I'm going to get all 5 of them. And then we're going to turn right back to that first one and grab its loot. Oh, run, run, run. Run, Forrest, run. Nope. Nope. Ooh. Better spear. And 102 strength. You suck. Alright, can't wear the spear yet. Alright, so now we got the cocoons we needed. Now we got to kill 5 Balkans and 5 wild Balkans. And I probably should have... oh. Nope, that one's got a cooldown as well, so we don't want to use it. And we're going to walk right over here to the Balkans. Remember, we killed them earlier. And we're just about to hit level 9. In fact, we might actually swing back to town right after these Balkans and check out that master quest, and we'll show you what that is. If we even feel like killing 5 of these guys. There we go, we hit level 10, that's a good thing. Alright. We got surrounded by 3 while I was picking up my kit. Collected all items, really. That was quick. No, we didn't. We're just talking about the first job exchange, letting us know that we have our 3,000 coin. Well, we have plenty more than 3,000 coin. And I think that was it. That was 5, right? Let's just hit town and find out. And we're going to talk to this guy right away. Then we're going to go get our master quest, and I'm going to show you what that is. Before compensation, we're going to pick up the strength ring, which is always the first one. And that's for just the warrior, really. And the first one's always going to be your warrior pick. The second one's always the rogue. Third one's always the mage. Fourth one's always the priest. So if you're looking for quest rewards and you just want to spam through your quest and get all your rewards real quick, top one's always the warrior if you're a warrior. Alright. Cocoon warrior quest, blah blah blah. I don't even know why I took it. I'm not even going to do the quest. So we're going to go right up here, up these staircase. It's surprisingly quite a bit of vendors for the less populated server. This is actually by far the less populated server, and look how many vendors are here. A lot of people are playing. Alright, so up these staircases as well, you're going to see the Grand Merchant. You want to talk to the Grand Merchant right here, and he will give you the first job exchange quest, and you're done. Alright, so now it unlocks attack, passion, and defense. What you want to do is you want to put, as a warrior, your first 5 points into passion. No reason not to. That'll give you a 15 strength buff, and that's all you're going to put into passion from that point forward. After that, put all your points into attack until it caps out, until you can't put any more in, and then you continually keep putting all your points into attack, and any excess points put into defense. The reason I like this build is because, number one, with the passion at 5, you get the 15 strength, very nice strength bonus, very nice attack bonus. With the defense, you're going to get things like arrest, increase defense by 15%. If a shield is not equipped, this effect is decreased by half. So theoretically, if you're using a two-handed weapon, which is what you're normally going to be using, you're going to basically get 7.5% increased defense overall, and this one's increase all resistance by 60, divided in half if you don't have a shield. Let's say you get this to level 80, you'll be at level 60 or so in defense at least. You'll get things like increased defense by 25%. Now it's a 12.5% increase with a two-handed weapon. And the other one is, what is it? Increase all resistances by 90, which is 45 to every resist as just a passive skill. So that's why warrior is so powerful, because you're getting things that are like equal to power, like your mall currency scrolls, as just passive buffs. You also get the most amount of HP per point and the most amount of attack per point of strength after level 60. Warrior, by far, easiest class. It is just very painful to get to the easy part. Once you hit level 80, it becomes stupid easy. But before level 80, it's kind of a bitch because you burn through mana fast. I recommend putting like 100 points into HP very soon. Like after I get a few points into strength, I would go straight for 100 HP. Why? Because HP will also give you mana. Oh, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Alright, so again, what we were saying before, with the HP, yeah, we had a guy who said you need a half HP for a town button. Yeah, every time you hit the town button, you have to be at least 50% health. It's very good that they actually do that. They've always done that. And people always bitch about, oh, people like to run in PvP. Well, of course, if you're going to have 16 people running at you, you should have an option to get the hell out of there fast. Have an eject button. But if those 15 people shoot you a little bit and they get you below 50% health, you ain't going back to town. You go back to town in a box. Alright, so we're done with the warrior here. We did about 15 minutes of gameplay, kind of showed you around a little bit. I wanted to start an archer now and kind of like show you around a little bit. I'm not on my main account, but I am on a side account. I might show off my character afterwards. It's not a good character. This is a Steam server. I had to start over yet again. The USKO, I have an 83 warrior, which is again why I love warrior. I've built 83 warrior twice and like 1260 warriors back in the day. But yeah, I'm gonna exit this right now, and we're gonna go over to the we're going to relog in, and I'm going to create an archer, and we'll record that one as well. Alright, so I'm going to end this recording, but not the stream, and we're going to